Nigma here in the second major has to be able to surpass LGD, not only in this series, but also in positioning. Yep. Full of a lot of momentum, it looks like. GH, nice pick up in the Couriers. Couriers dying all over the place, it seems.
PSG.LGD, oh, hang on.
Why? He's taking too much damage here unless, yeah, he's got no more mana to be able to save himself. They're even going to drain a little bit more mana away from him. Mind Control is going to have to find him in the trees somewhere. Why? Hiding, little spot, Mind Control. They're not going to give up on this, I think. Oh, he spots him, finds him. First blood for Mind Control.
I mean, only the puck can really rotate. That's the one issue with this lineup, and here it comes. TP into the top lane.
Yep, they're going to go for it. See if they can get the two-man coil. Nope, it's only going to be one man onto Mind Control. The last couple of shots following Kuro, but they're going to focus on this Dragonite. A much bigger kill. Kuro hanging around, trying to help out his offlaner as best as possible, but he won't be able to do it.
Obviously, both teams still pretty comfortable. Miracle, nice invade.
This is a really big kill. They can get it. They will. Split Earth, and they even use the Han. ILTW will join in and claim the bounty on Ame's head.
Pickoffs, that instant hex, as you said. Expect nothing to say. Yeah, he already has it queued up. Blink, Veil, hold up.
He's going to jump onto Kuro here. Arrow, Kuro, not able to dodge it. That's commitment from Faith Beyond to be able to finish off the captain of Nigma. Now, does manage to steal the arrow, and they've also killed the Undying. Faith Beyond is in a little deep right now, and ILTW, recognizing that, is trying to slow him down. Slow his retreat as much as possible. They're going to have to do something here. A coil goes out. They're going to turn and go for Mind Control instead. Mind Control brings the rest of LGD back, but it does cost him his life. Can LGD keep going here with a one-man advantage?
Spirit Vessel, that's quite nice against DK. Very farmed. 2,000 ahead of the enemy 4 position. GH,
oh, they caught GH as well. GH.
It's going to be the play for PSG.LGD. They've got a lot of map control, and right now I'd say they have a pretty huge lead in this upcoming team fight.
Yeah, and I think both of these items that they just picked up, hold up, Faith Beyond, they're going to poke at him here. Mind Control does make the jump forward and manage to catch the Undying. They blow him up before the Tombstone goes down, but at the same time, Miracle, under the assault of Ame, will fall in the river. Now they manage to get the Dragon Coil onto the Dragonite as well with a follow-up arrow. Very nicely done. That coil is still keeping ILTW in place, and if they can keep vision of him, they should be able to run him down as well. The Orb going to spot him. No hiding places here, ILTW. He falls. LGD winning a big fight.
They have all their spells. They're just going to go.
Yeah, they're going to keep it up. They built a 4K net worth lead off of farming and pickoffs. Now it's 7K off of a team fight. Now another team fight is going to make it even worse as Kuro jumps in. He hits the Hex, but he's not going to be able to stop Miracle from dying here. We'll follow him into the grave. 6 to 15.
Because Dispersion functions that it deals damage. Well, Spectre takes the damage post-reduction, but Dispersion is done pre-reduction in terms of damage output.
Oh, trying to do the Manta trick to see if he can get out of the coil. Doesn't actually work. Snaps it towards the end, and now they blow the Ravage because they've got the carry of Nigma dead, and they're right in front of a Tier 2 tower.
Yeah, this is just incredible execution from PSG.LGD.
Miracle's having a hard time living through these fights. Same goes with the supports, and nothing to say. He's making it even harder for them. He's already picked up a Dagon 1. This smoke needs to work for Nigma. They managed to find the back line. Jin-Q first, missed out on the Hex though, onto the puck, and that is going to cost Kuro his life, and Jin-Q still manages to be able to jump away. Mind Control in big here with the BKB. They managed to finish up the 5 position, but that's not much. They need to be able to help out Mind Control, but stuck inside this coil with the Terrorblade laying, and the damage Miracle can't get out either. They started with going on Jin-Q, and Jin-Q will put the nail in the coffin for this team fight by killing Miracle and assisting in the death of ILTW as well. 4 down.
Well set up as well, just because Ame's playing excellent Terrorblade. He's hiding in the trees behind Tier 2. Mid is being pushed by illusions. They acquire so much vision because of their lanes. They're just so far behind in the item progression. Ame is enormous.
The Mirana's going to be found here. That'll be a free pickoff.
It's a big streak.
Nigma, okay, maybe not so free. Nothing to say. Was setting up here, and he does manage to get here pretty damn fast. Now, they have a Tombstone here as well, so these supports, they're not going to be able to run away from this. They're going to get swept up here by LGD, jumping away. GH with the stolen phase shift blink.
What a beast.
Actually survived. Or GH if he wants to be able to steal that Ravage.
Yes.
Right? If he has fast enough reactions to dodge the Ravage, then he pops out, steals it, blinks in, counter Ravages. Uh-oh. Well, there goes that theory.
Playing foiled.
All right, well.
And the Veil Dagon, it's so powerful against heroes like Lion and Rubik. They want to play safe in the back line. Well, they just get bursted down. Now with Aegis,
Kuro can't get out. Kuro can't get out. He's stuck in the trees. Should have kept hiding there, Kuro. Now Mind Control looking to be able to slow down this push. Gets forced, breaking the coil. And the Tombstone out. Nigma, they can't even really get close to it. Once again, stealing the phase shift, but the Ravage is still available from Faith Beyond. They don't need to use it to get this lane of barracks.
Everything they've done this game is a clinic, Cap. Even the Undying of Innocence with a Holy Locket, fully charged up, and a mech. It's like they've stolen ideas, game plans, and plays from the tournament.
And they're just going straight through the tier 4s, apparently. Nigma, one last hold from them, it looks like, but Kuro, he's not going to be in that unless he can buy back. Good Ravage going out, catching a lot of heroes, and they are getting a little bit low, but Ame is still the undefeated champ here as the BKB, they're all just ignoring him and trying to run away. The meta is down, so they can freely kite him as much as they want, and Dis going out, nothing to say, has no mana, so he's only going to be left with this Blink to the side, but no mana to be able to TP out. A Yule Scepter into another phase shift, but this time no Blink, and still no mana to be able to work with. All right.
It's just enormous amount of damage. He has a Satanic and a Daedalus since we last checked on his items.
They're going to run into Ame first here. Gets off the reflection to be able to slow him down. Dragon Tail first for the counter Ravage going out.
Stolen.
It's stolen bout from G. No, he got the Gush. Actually, he didn't get it. It's the Ravage. Oh, no. They needed that to be able to save Miracle, as even with the BKB, he's not getting out of here. Arrow going down. Jin Q hits a BK beat up Dragon Knight, so instead he turns to find the captain of Nigma. Kuro dies once again.
Just, however, so you got to be a little cautious. But it is 5-1-3.
ILTW coming in to the side, trying to go for the Undying first, who gets forced away. They do have the coil onto ILTW. A stolen coil out for the Rubik, but he couldn't get it off. It's nothing to say, executes him first, and Dame cleans up the rest. Beyond godlike for him as they close this game out. Very dominant game won by PSG.LGD. Have really come up and found the counter to Nigma's strategy so far. One last ride in this game one, jumping forward, mind control. That's a tanky Dragon Knight, but he looks like nothing compared to Ame and all the damage he's able to pump out. They're actually getting Ame a little bit low. Maybe they can kill him. Oh no, the Ravage, it spoils everything. It gets up as Satanic. They were just giving them just a glimmer of hope before it gets snatched away.
The increased, what is it, item give range always freaks me out a bit. I'm like,
for the refill on Miracle's bottle, so he doesn't need the supports, but maybe he needs some help right now. Uses that illusion rune to be able to disjoint a bit, but the arrow lands on point. Still though, GH healing him up, nothing to say. He's the first to fall. Without their damage dealer, Miracle, he can actually wand up and turn around and fight. The tombstone's gone, and Miracle looks to be able to get his revenge. Dodges the spear. It's going to be Kuro who tanks that one instead. Faith Beyond looking to be able to even out the odds here. Jin Q jumps away. Miracle laying the trap to help. GH get away. Oh, cutting down the tree and sidestepping to the right. The arrow dodge, and now ILTW is the one here. They're not going to chase after that rocket, though.
You don't have the same delivery issues because you might be tethered. You've got a bunch of stuns in front of you.
Nothing to say. All over the place with that zip. But he does find the kill anyway on the Phoenix. Nigma going to be setting up here. Should be able to get this fast kill on the Undying. The Tombstone is out, though. ILTW needs to be able to deal with that one, but he's going to be speared into the arena wall. And nothing to save with the follow-up. Chain disables. GH doesn't have relocate, so he can't save his carry here. The arrow going to go wide, but the shots on GH, they're going to be on point. True.
Love the fan pack edition, by the way. Such a cool way to kind of show love to teams across the world.
Ame going to be found with a heavy smoke rotation. Moonlight Shadow is not going to save him. Neither is the arena. In fact, Faith Beyond can do little with this.
Here, an old economics professor shaking his fist because this DD guarantees the Roach. The scan comes out.
Maybe if we listen, we can hear him. Oh, there's goddamn double damage runes.
Shit. Roche, but it does. Initiation immediately. Careful about the high ground if he gets tuned down, though.
Nice spear.
There it goes.
And there is the tomb on the high ground here. Ame, he's feeling good about this fight. Long jump in from nothing to say. Identifying GA, trying to go for him first. The Supernova to protect, but they can maybe get away from this one as Mind Control dropping lower and lower. They finish him off. Decay does enough damage, and even though they have the Aegis, they will lose this fight. Nigma will keep that extra life intact for the Templar Assassin, yes, but they stumble into a bad fight there. Not the case, though. We've got to respect LGD and their capabilities right now. They're going to try and bring down Miracle twice. Aegis first, spearing him back deeper into the rest of the teams. Oh, but a relocate out, that's going to be able to bail him away. GH, nicely done. And now it's LGD, maybe caught in this one. Pushed back by the Gus. They're trying to deal with the Tombstone. They're trying to put out the damage, but the Gyrocopter just died so quickly without GH's tether.
Fighting into Tombstone. Yeah, they cleared it, but it was just a little too late. GH bring his T away. They had no damage. Hang on.
Going back in, trying to execute the Dry Ranger real quickly. They got him. Massive amounts of minus armor comes from Miracle with mind control, outputting a bit of physical damage as well. The side blades pumping in a bit more. Q, he's going to be target. And they do manage to get an extra kill on top of this one. Nigma not going to go down without a fight here, it seems, and showing that they can outfight LGD.
That was huge. GH got his mech delivered during that fight. It was what helped keep the TA alive and in fighting shape.
I'm sorry, why? This is a really nice move. Long zip over, trying to kill GH as quick as possible. Nothing to say, does have him dead. Lincoln's gonna block the stun. BKB activated by ILTW. And PSG.LGD with GH dead. They're saying, let's keep this going. The smoke up, they're gonna be able to find Kuro. Both supports should die here as the arrow follows that one up. Nigma are actually going to try and take this fight. They don't have buybacks on the supports, but they're still trying to do this. The Tombstone's going to go out. Long zip over, catching ILTW, while at the same time Mind Control's trying to deal with the Tombstone while he's still BKB'd up. ILTW going for Faith Beyond, who tanks up as much damage as possible, but ILTW gets burned out by nothing to say.
They're going to be forced to hold hands in a team fight. This kind of provides that AoE threat. Oh, nice BKB.
Turning around. Dodging the Dragon Tail, jumping forward, nothing to say. Managed to get that AoE disabled, keeping Miracle out of the team fight. That allows Ame to be able to fight a bit more with the Mind Control. Dragonite, they get away through the arena. The BKB is pursuing here. Managed to get Y, keeping out Faith Beyond. He's not going to be able to do anything. Burned down by the Sun Ray of the Phoenix. All their damage is just onto this one hero that won't die.
That's true.
They're going to move over, smoking over to Miracle, and they do manage to catch Drow Ranger this time around. The BKB, it may not be able to save him. He's running. Nigma, though, catching up. Miracle popping the Manta, high ground. Oh, turn around by the BKB, pop up Miracle. Where are all these shots going? They're all getting blocked by the Bulwark. It's not good enough, though. The Supernova on the high ground. Nigma take full control of the LGD base now. Long zip in, though. They're going to be able to pull a couple here with this one. The arrow following up, managed to land on the Phoenix. Miracle, though, is walking away, and that is what LGD cannot abide by. Nothing to say, trying to put out measly bit of damage onto ILTW, but they really need Ame for that, but Ame is being chased down by Kuro. Kuro is actually going to go for this one, but the Manta Pop turns around quickly, kills the Phoenix. It was a good try, but the Captain Enigma, but he still dies. Nothing to say, back and forth. Now he's used all of his mana to be able to kill the Gyrocopter, but can he get out? The Bulwark shots do not absorb the damage. Stormseer dies, Stormseer zips, Stormseer looks to be able to stop the TP, but he doesn't get there in time. Instead, he'll have to content himself with a kill on Mind Control, but it's just not the same as getting that kill onto Miracle.
It has spawned, though. They are into the pit.
They have to get this. They blew every single one of their core buybacks, so this is a must-have second life for them. Miracle's going to jump in. Can he manage to steal this Aegis? He's trying to kill the Drow Ranger first before they can pick up that secondary life, but the Bulwark shots, it takes it away and snatches up the Aegis. Is the Drow Ranger. Actually, the Storm tiered instead. Storm with that secondary life. Can he actually win this fight? The spear on through, keeping Miracle out of the fight. He does end up dying here, but ILTW representing so much damage, cleaning up most of LGD, so even if they get away with the Aegis on the Storm Spirit, it's him and his two supports. That's it, and managed to save his ally. Backdoor protection. It's down, though. The creeps are still coming in. They may have saved the Storm Spirit, but he's got to figure out a way to be able to stall this. He kills the creep wave. Backdoor protection will be coming up soon, but maybe not fast enough. The Tier 4 towers, they're already dead. The throne is exposed. Nigma's gunning for it. 15 seconds left. The Drow Ranger, but it's going to be about 10 seconds too late as Nigma finish up the game. A giant roar coming from the side of Nigma as they've evened up the series now. That's because they got a nasty last pick Broodmother, and MC was a little hype about it, wasn't he?
Indeed he was. He's let's go real loud behind in this mid lane. DK definitely favored the damage reduction on the Q level 1. Is enough to disrupt last hits. Faith Beyond, though, setting up for a stun.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it. A decent amount of magic damage, but now the armor tank with a Fairy Fire as well. It's going to allow ILTW to turn around and kill Q. And even, Faith Beyond actually hit the Caustic Finale, but it wasn't quite enough damage. Ultimately, he does end up exploding as another creep dies.
Alleviate pressure, right? I think it was either Owie or Effie talking about hang on PL.
Going for the kill here. Ame doesn't have anything to do here. Nice. No, this is definitely going to be a big problem at some point in time. Faith Beyond underneath the Sandstorm isn't actually leaving it just yet. Going to queue up the epicenter, going for the kill. Burrow Strike. Whoa. Oh no! It's a level 1 Burrow Strikes. He wasn't going to catch him there. And ILTW managing to heal up off of an early leveling of Sunder. Cute play by Nigma that nets them 2 kills.
He's not like he's having a bad game. Hasn't died, hasn't found a kill. Tread soon to be completed.
They're going to use the dust here. Oracle, he knows Fate Beyond. His only option out of this one is to be able to turn with the epicenter of the disruption going out. Sandstorm trying to kill as many spiders before he dies. Mind control is low enough, though, that the poison will actually wipe him out. Nicely done by Q, showing up at the right place, right time.
Bit of a mistake from Kuro there. He accidentally got the disarm Fate's Edict on the Sand King. Mid-game team fight and overwhelmed the side of Team Nigma.
Sandstorm again, trying to defend. The dust does catch him here. Faith Beyond, he's being routed. Kuro behind the tier 1 tower, ready to set up with a Fortune's End. That'll lead into the Dragon Tail stun and also lead into a dead tower here. Feels like he really wants to kick this Terrorblade out of farming area. Once again, Faith Beyond left with nothing but an epicenter and a Burrow Strike turnaround. But of course, he's going to die every single time. Guaranteed relocate into the mid lane, but Miracle does die as the perch goes out. And the Supernova, it's going to be successful. Whoa. They can't get close enough. They brought the Broodmother into this one. The False Promise is going to go down. That'll bail Mind Control out for sure. PSG.LGD likely to back up here.
You take a tier 2, that's a huge XP lead. And how do you fight this if you're PSG.LGD? You need positioning, and they're not going to get it.
Sunray burning out LGD. They're going to try and fight this one, even bringing Ame into this one.
What?
He relocated forward, but dropped the tether, I think instantly realizing this was not a good jump. They did not expect PSG.LGD to be there in force. And now, with the IO gone, it's going to kill their opportunity here, but nothing to say. Actually pops the Exorcism, thinking they were going to catch somebody there, but the Dragonite blinked away.
Aether Lens on the Shadow Demon. Very effective tool against the Terrorblade. Just take your own illusions.
And then have an illusion battle. It's not illusion. And Shadow Demon. Gonna be caught. Faith Beyond intercepting, though, with a Burrow Strike epicenter follow-up. They see GH. They want to be able to kill him at the same time. Miracle's a good target. Supernova on the high ground. Miracle turns around, trying to deal with that, but his only ranged hero, he will not be able to kill this egg. It successfully explodes. GH with the relocate out, denied by the Burrow Strike. ILTW will get burned up in the fire and flames as LGD punish a huge overextension from Nigma.
PSG.LGD, they're making plays. They've got Exorcism in 20, but they don't even need to kill Kuro.
Yeah, they're going to be able to find him.
And a great smoke now. They're looking to find the Brood.
This time around, they're going to catch that pushing Broodmother. Nice Burrow Strike lead off. Phantom Lancer getting there. Managed to inhibit him, so the Mind Control is going to be slowed down. The relocate away. GH is going to be silenced. Nothing to say. Puts a stopper on that one. Both the supports denied their life-saving ultimates. And as they get burned out, ILTW blowing everything he has to try and turn around, but it doesn't make a difference.
And when you pop out of the egg, you'll have another one. The added healing, 35% thanks to the locket. When he pops out, he can also then just heal somebody. So, Nigma, you got to either kill him or the egg. But again, that dreaded high ground.
Smoke it over. Oh, managed to dive away just in time. Why? Getting a good Sunray out. Q going to be safe. He turns around, immediately perches up. There goes the Supernova. They're going to come in. Can they kill the egg fast enough? They will. Epicenter coming in, but Faith Beyond it. As soon as he goes in, he immediately goes back out. But still, they had to deal with this damn Phantom Lancer. And that False Promise, he had built up a heap of damage. And this Ame Phantom Lancer is totally untouched. Nice move by Mind Control up to the high ground before he TPs away. But again, disaster, disaster, disaster. That is what these team fights are spelling every single time for Nigma. They lose 2 cores and now a support.
They have detection. Oh, no mana for the ult. Okay, he got nothing time. They kill the egg, but it takes so much of their resources.
Yeah.
And Ame, nearly a full illusion army. He is an Ag Shadow Demon.
And now he's going to be able to break the Dragonite every single one at a time of these team fights. Physical damage ramping up now for the Phantom Lancer. Even through the BKB, you may be able to ignore that defusal, but you don't have any armor.
Still backdoor. That was an Arcane Rune, keep in mind. They'll have another up shortly.
Backdoor protection now down. The creep wave's here. The tower falls very quickly. Glyph is going to go out. PSG.LGD, though, not exactly resetting. As you could see, Ame sending his army of illusions forward. The Glyph is now gone. Exorcism will help them finish it off. They're going to keep this going. Immediately Doppelganger to remove that reflection. Hitting the melee barracks. Nigma They're, again, just trying to cut creep waves. They are desperate for any way to be able to stall this game out without taking a team fight. This is not going to happen. The melee barracks, one hit, and there it is. Ame manages to claim it. How about this one, Nigma? We're going to go for a second lane of barracks. See what you can do about it.
Yeah, immediately. They have to fight through double PL. Second exorcism.
I mean, they're just sitting there watching this happening because they can't really formulate a good way to take this fight. Miracle's looking for an opening here. Watching him, spider legs up through the side. He really wants to be able to catch the Shadow Demon or this Phoenix, but Mind Control's in some trouble. Zami's beginning to chase him down. Now they're going forward. Miracle's going to attack the back line. ILTW pushing for Jin Q, but a disruption. That's going to be able to buy him a little bit more time. Now the Supernova going off. They do manage to get off a Sunder onto Nothing to Say. They're dealing with the egg at the same time. The egg does explode, but ILTW needs to be able to get a relocate back to the fountain. He does live. A buyback now for the IO, but Miracle is in so deep trying to kill that Shadow Team, and Jin Q lives through it all. He dealt with the initiation, he stalled it out with the disruption, and he lives through the end of it.
Is on the support relationship.
Yeah,
the cores are still pretty close. They got to get back to base, though.
Throwing out that Silken Bola, trying to slow him down. You can see the missed percentage chance is doing something here, but it really feels like it's just delaying the inevitable. Now to Doppelgangers, Miracle jumping forward, going for the Death Prophet, immediately does get the disruption though. They do have the Fortune's End going after, okay, no, they're gonna have to back up here as Ame. They're trying to deal with Ame right now. The False Promise is gonna be used on the IO. Oh no, ILTW got bursted down. There goes the Divine Rapier. That damage happened quick and fast. So much magic damage. It overwhelms Team Nigma. It overwhelms ILTW. And Mind Control, rather, will play out his life on top of the throne. GG is called. LGD, they are moving to the upper bracket finals.
And they certainly deserve it, Cap. Like, just a great series. The Rapier comes out.